Welcome to PJ's Kitchen. My name is Peter James from peterjamesx.com with the Babylon Report. Tonight my message is called Obedience is the Only Way of Escape. But you know, I'll start by saying, do you know the song, Don't Worry About a Thing, Everything's going to be alright? Well, it depends on who you are. Today, a shamed Tory MP who paid 1.5 million to his family is to quit, but not before he earns £120,000 more. This is a Mr. Conway. He did quite well, and his children did quite well, while his two sons were on higher education, full-time. They earned up to, in 2006-07, one of them earned £11,773. In 2003 to 2004, another one earned £10,000. And his wife was the secretary, and she earned £291,000. I think it's Bob Marley, don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be alright, as you will see as we go on. Except that it depends who you are. Well, in the UK they're tapping the phones at a rate of 1,000 a day. 1,000 a day. And we have got 792 groups who are able to spy on us. The only people who are exempt are the MPs themselves. That means Member of Parliament. So if you don't want to worry about a thing, become an MP. You know, I won't list all the people that can spy on you. Council authorities, police forces, Department of Health, the fire authorities, the ambulance service, people you wouldn't expect, but there's 792 people. Now they listen to my phone calls. I know I hear it all the time. I know things should get more sophisticated, but you hear the clicks come on the line. Sometimes I invite them to go to my website. I hope that they really pass these phone calls I'm making around to everybody. I hope that they put it on their internal emails. I hope they pass it to Mr. Bush, Mr. Blair and Mr. Brown and everybody. So I'm really quite happy that, that they're doing what they're doing. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't worry me in the slightest. Well, everything is going to be alright according to this Norwegian politician who says that, you know, around the world they are building underground cities so that they can have somewhere to escape. This is the politicians, of course. This isn't for you and I. You might have voted to put them in power, and you know, it's quite funny, they have rail cars. Noah 12 rail cars will take them to the Ark sites. Well, we've got a video and a document, Days of Noah, and a video of Days of Noah. The two are not similar at all. One was written 3 or 4 years ago, and the video on Days of Noah has only been done 2 days ago. This is the end of January 2008. But all sorts of things. There are 4 years. Everybody has got this year of 2012 as the day when everything, the end of the world is going to take place. But whether you're a politician or a pastor, there are 4 years to prepare for the end game. Everybody's saying the same thing. Get weapons and make survival groups and a place where you can be safe with food for a time. Yep. So there you go. That's the top Norwegian politician. He says he can't keep quiet any longer. He has got to spill the beans. So if you're a politician, it seems that you're okay. But Mr. Bush, President Bush, is going one step further, because he knows that the war in Iraq is a huge, huge problem. So he is trying to sneak through to get Congress to pass a bill that would give him and his administration retroactive immunity against war crimes charges. The House already passed the bill. This was on CNN. So this isn't some internet rumor. So why would you be having to pass a law about war crimes if you've got nothing guilty? Everybody's saying nothing to hide, but he's passing a law. Well, while that's going over on that side of the water, on this side of the water, we have the Blair years and the War Crimes Tribunal. Apparently the police, Scotland Yard, are looking at the possibility of charging Mr. Blair with war crimes, crimes against humanity, planning, initiating and waging wars of aggression and other crimes against peace. Well, I think I could continue saying, I think he doesn't have to worry. Everything's going to be all right. You see, Blackwater, one of the largest security armies in the United States, which has got countless people down in Iraq. They have more Blackwater people than United States troops, as far as I can see. Well, there was a group of 7 people who were prosecuted for having some sort of a protest outside a Blackwater facility. They went to court, and you know, effectively they lost. To put it in a nutshell, you don't have time to go through all of it. They lost, and they locked them up for 5 days. But Blackwater is immune to prosecution. So if Blackwater is immune from prosecution, and Mr. Bush has organized that not only himself, but the entire American administration will not be able to be charged with war crimes, I think, as it's all part and parcel of the same setup, I think Mr. Blair doesn't need to have a single sleepless night. Now, my nose is itching. I came across this, The Great Abyss of Hell, and this is from a website that is called theamericannightmare.org. I suggest you have a look at it. I haven't read their biblical documents, but I was very interested in some of the things they say are happening. Now, they make it, you can see the writing, it's huge. That's the original writing. You don't have to be able to read it, but it's huge. You're saying, what we are saying is true. Nobody has been able to counteract it. And this is what I wanted to focus on. America's largest corporations are deserting the ship.